Darci Lynne, the young ventriloquist who charmed millions on America's Got Talent, has made a shocking move by filing a police report against one of the show's judges. Known for her endearing puppetry and powerful voice, no one expected her story to take such a dark turn. What could have led to this decision? Tune in as the real story behind this surprising twist finally comes to light, exposing secrets no one saw coming, an unexpected call for justice. Darci Lynne, the talented young ventriloquist who captured America's attention on America's Got Talent, is back in the news. But this time, it's not because of her performances. Recently, she filed a police report involving one of the show's judges, a move that surprised many of her fans. Her journey on the 12th season of the show was unforgettable. She was only 12 years old when she won, leaving an impact that still resonates with fans today. But a dark secret lurked behind her victory, one that could change everything. Growing up in Oklahoma, she had a typical family life with her parents and her three brothers, Nick, Dalton, and Nate. She went to Deer Creek Middle School in Edmond, Oklahoma. Unlike what many would think of a performer, she was actually quite shy as a child. It's hard to imagine her being shy, especially when we think of her bold and lively performances. Her path to the public didn't begin with ventriloquism either. She actually started with gymnastics and would sing Broadway songs at beauty pageants. Her talent in pageants was clear, often taking first place. By the age of 8, she was competing at the state and national levels. Her journey into ventriloquism started in a surprising way. At a pageant, she watched a ventriloquist perform, and something clicked for her. She thought maybe the skill could help her overcome her shyness. Although her mom had hopes for her to focus on singing and worried about her already busy schedule, Darci felt determined. On her 10th birthday, her parents gave her a ventriloquist puppet. From then on, she practiced tirelessly, learning to speak without moving her lips. Soon she could even yodel while keeping her mouth perfectly still, a skill every ventriloquist master needs. Her hard work paid off quickly. Darci entered a local talent show in Edmond and won first place. This win caught the attention of a professional ventriloquist named Gary Owen, who saw her talent and decided to mentor her. Gary's guidance gave Darci the confidence and skills to continue winning more shows, eventually landing her first appearance on national television with Little Big Shots, hosted by Steve Harvey. This was just the beginning. Darci became the first child performing at the evening show at the International Ventriloquist Convention, a huge accomplishment in the world of ventriloquism. Encouraged by her newfound confidence, Darci decided to try out for America's Got Talent in Austin, Texas. When she took the stage, she wasn't the shy little girl from years before. With her rabbit puppet Petunia, she performed Summertime by George Gershwin, leaving the audience and judges in awe. Mel B was so impressed that she hit the golden buzzer, sending Darci straight to the quarterfinals. Her audition became the most watched in the show's history, reaching over 105 million views on Facebook within a day. As the competition continued, Lynne wowed everyone with each performance. One memorable moment was when she performed Who's Loving You with her mouse puppet Oscar. Later, she sang, with a little help from my friends, this time using both Petunia and Oscar. Each performance made her a stronger favorite with both the audience and the judges. Her talent and humor connected with millions, and her confidence only grew. Winning America's Got Talent was a life-changing moment for Darci. While her public appearances have become less frequent recently, this isn't unusual for young stars who need time to reflect on their careers. Whatever her future holds, her skills and accomplishments have set her on a promising path. Winning the Golden Buzzer wasn't just a single victory, it showed that she had a special gift. On the night of the finale, Darci's mix of comedy, emotion, and skill captured everyone's attention. Even Judge Simon Cowell was confident she would win. When Tyra Banks, the host, announced that she received a massive 52 million votes, Darci's place in the top 5 was secured, leading her to ultimately win the entire competition. She performed with Terry Fator, a famous ventriloquist and former show winner. Despite a small slip-up, she recovered smoothly, showing her professionalism and dedication. Her win marked her as the third ventriloquist, third female, and third child to win America's Got Talent, making her a memorable part of the show's history. The season that followed saw a viewership increase of 14%, likely due to Darci's unforgettable performances. Her audition video alone gathered over 2 billion views on various platforms, cementing her status as an internet sensation. In her hometown of Edmond, her achievements were celebrated with a museum exhibit that showcased her outfits, puppets, and promotional items. She also showed her generosity by donating part of her winnings to her church and bought her mom a dishwasher, fulfilling a small but heartfelt wish. She even got herself a pug, which she had wanted for a long time. Even with all her fame, Darci worked to keep her life balanced. She often described herself as living a real-life Hannah Montana situation, balancing her public career with her private life as a regular teenager. She attended public school until her career demands made it necessary to switch to homeschooling. This choice allowed her to manage her growing responsibilities while still keeping up with her schoolwork. As her career grew, Lynne appeared on shows like The Ellen DeGeneres Show and at special events, including Jeff Dunham's Halloween special. She performed alongside Terry Fator again, showing her lasting appeal and talent. Instead of pursuing a long-term Las Vegas show, she chose to go on a national tour, Darci Lynne and Friends Live. Initially set for just 5 shows, the tour expanded to 52 due to the high demand from fans eager to see her live. During this tour, she also performed with Pentatonix on a holiday show, adding a fun twist to "Oh Christmas Tree" that delighted audiences. This performance was part of her holiday special Darci Lynne, My Hometown Christmas, where she performed with artists like Toby Keith and Lindsey Sterling. The show combined her love of music with holiday spirit, creating a festive experience for fans. After her America's Got Talent win, Darci explored other creative opportunities, including appearing on her own specials and expressing interest in singing, music, and acting. She was even a panelist on Nickelodeon's Unfiltered and returned to AGT, The Champions, where she finished as a runner-up. Her journey from a shy girl to a confident and adaptable performer is inspiring and shows her impressive growth and resilience. Looking to the future, she is excited to continue with ventriloquism while also exploring acting and songwriting. Her nearly 5 million TikTok followers offer a glimpse into her life, mixing ordinary teenage experiences with her extraordinary talents. Whether she's performing new songs, acting, or sharing her life with fans, Darci's journey is one of dedication and transformation. Despite all the fame and personal growth, Jonathan remained grounded in his love for classical music. He began performing solo, releasing albums that showcased not just his range, but also his emotional depth. His fans, who had followed him from the very beginning, continued to support him, and his music became a source of comfort and inspiration for many. His album Tenore debuted at #1 on the classical charts, proving that he could stand on his own. Jonathan's journey wasn't without setbacks, but he consistently used music as his outlet, a place to express what words often couldn't capture. His style, filled with heart and vulnerability, resonated with listeners around the world. At the same time, Jonathan worked hard to take care of his mental health. He became more open about his experiences, hoping that his story could help others facing similar struggles. Through interviews and social media, he spoke about his battle with depression, self-image issues, and the intense pressure of sudden fame at a young age. By sharing these personal truths, he encouraged others to seek help and never feel ashamed of their challenges. His honesty was deeply appreciated by fans, who admired not only his talent, but his bravery in being vulnerable in such a public way. Meanwhile, Charlotte pursued her own passions, branching into musical theater and television. She worked on various creative projects and became a strong advocate for body positivity and mental health awareness. Even though the duo had gone their separate ways professionally, they remained supportive of each other's endeavors, often exchanging kind words publicly. The friendship that began as a musical partnership had turned into a lasting bond built on mutual respect and shared experiences. As Jonathan continued his musical path, he experimented with new styles, blending operatic vocals with modern arrangements. His performances became more refined, and his confidence on stage grew with each appearance. Audiences could feel his authenticity, the weight of everything he had overcome shining through in every note he sang. He wasn't just a performer anymore. He was a storyteller, a survivor, and a role model for many young people grappling with their own identities and struggles. Behind the scenes, Jonathan also began mentoring young musicians, encouraging them to stay true to themselves. He visited schools, shared his journey, and inspired budding talents to embrace their uniqueness. His story wasn't just about success, it was about perseverance, compassion, and the healing power of music. Even with all the recognition, Jonathan remained humble, always crediting his family, his teachers, and his fans for helping him stay the course. In recent years, Jonathan has expressed interest in composing his own music, blending classical elements with personal lyrics that speak to his journey. He's also hinted at writing a memoir, hoping to tell his story in greater detail to help others understand the complexities of growing up under the spotlight. As his life continues to evolve, Jonathan remains a beacon of hope for many, a reminder that even when life takes unexpected and difficult turns, it's possible to rise, rebuild, and share your light with the world. From a shy, bullied teenager to a celebrated tenor with a powerful voice and an even stronger heart, Jonathan Antoine's journey is far from over. His voice, once nearly silenced by self-doubt and fear, now rings out stronger than ever, offering not just music, but meaning, healing, and hope.